While our existence highly depends on our environment, on our planet, we have not been entirely grateful for it. From the burning of fossil fuels to the staggering amount of carbon dioxide emitted every day, it's fair to say that our planet is slowly dying. We have disrupted the very cycles keeping Earth alive, and we are continuing to do so. Hello, we are Group 3, the 5 Terras, and in this video, we will be tackling the following. What sedimentary and phosphorus cycles are, why these cycles are important in sustaining life on land, the different human activities that affect these cycles and in turn affect the environment as well, how we could help in mitigating or stopping these negative effects. The first important thing to understand is that there are multiple biogeochemical cycles that help sustain our planet, and two of which is the sedimentary and the phosphorus cycles. Both of them concerned in the cycling or the transferring of nutrients to the various components of the ecosystem. So what do these cycles really mean? The sedimentary cycle is the transportation of nutrients through the Earth's crust instead of the atmosphere like in the gaseous cycle. And an example of a sediment that is carried through the Earth's crust is phosphorus, which is mostly present in rocks. In the phosphorus cycle, phosphorus is cycled through water, soil, and sediments. So now that we know what these cycles are, why exactly are they important in sustaining life on land? This is because the transport of nutrients enable plants, animals, and us humans get the nutrition we need. The presence of phosphorus in the soil directly affects plant and soil microbial growth, wherein less or too much of its presence means slow growth. And since we humans and animals get our nutrition one way or another from plants, we are directly impacted as well.
According to Cambridge Project at Cambridge University, the greatest threat to human species and the environment is man-made. Fertilization and mining, for example, have had significant impact on the environment. Since mining causes deforestation, the sedimentary and phosphorus cycle are also affected. These human activities have long-term consequences that future generations will have to deal with. Over-fertilization introduces excess salts into soils, reducing crops' ability to absorb water. It causes rapid plant growth with insufficient root system to supply nutrients. Poor root structure reduces flower and fruit production and can result in unsupported or unsustained growth. Even when there is plenty of water, these can result in drought, root damage, and crops dying. Mining contributes to many problems we face: erosion, deforestation, biodiversity loss, and contamination of soil, ground, and surface water. Due to chemical leakage, mining can hurt the health of living organisms in areas near mining sites, including animals, plants, and us humans. More than 85% of the world's phosphate rock is mined and used to manufacture phosphate fertilizers. The remaining 15% is used to make elemental phosphorus and animal feed supplement, or is directly applied to soils. These pollute our air, water, and destroys wildlife habitat. So what percentage of deforestation is caused by mining? Mining activities have driven 7% of deforestation according to a 2012 assessment of the World Bank. In their 2019 analysis, it states that forests contain 44% of all operational mines, or 1,539 mines, with another 1,826 in development or currently inactive. According to Mongabay, an environmental news platform, mining activities were responsible for nearly 10% of deforestation in the Brazilian Amazon between 2005 and 2015. It was previously thought to only cause 1 to 2% of deforestation, but this was due to previous assessments focusing solely on deforestation caused by the mines themselves, without accounting for all of the additional infrastructures that come with the mines. Since forests are home to 80% of the world's plant and animal species, the statistics alone show how damaging it is to the environment and how many are affected by these activities.
So how do we stop these effects? We can stop them by looking ways to go green, and for a good reason. Sustainable practice can yield significant rewards both for the environment and for your business. You may save money by decreasing waste and increasing efficiency, reduce health and safety hazards, attract environmentally conscious customers and staff, and set yourself apart from the competition by going green. While when it comes to the issue of mining, there are also ways to stop these effects, such as reclamation, soil treatment, water treatment, preventing acid rock drainage, and controlling gas emissions. Did you know that most invasive litter types lose nitrogen and phosphorus more quickly because of mining, particularly in more significant amount than related native litter forms? It can potentially have consequences as a result of habitat loss. Invasive plants are primary source of native biodiversity loss as a result of this. Invasive plant species spread swiftly, displacing native plants, inhibiting their growth and resulting to monocultures. Epigenetics is characterized as heritable change in gene expression that are not caused in change in DNA sequence, unlike mutations. When rocks contact circulating subterranean water and grasses, or when they mix with solution of diverse origins, epigenetic alteration occur. The investigation of distribution of pattern in section area, which allows epigenetic zonation to be established, is the most common way of studying epigenetic in sedimentary rock. Furthermore, extragenetic regulation strategies such as epigenetic modification via DNA methylation are required when it comes to cells in marine sediments. And since intense breeding has eroded genetic diversity, epigenetic diversity now emerge as new source of phenotypic variation to improve adaptation to change environment and ensure the yield and quality of crop.
Overall, with all of the information that our group has presented, we have discussed and elaborated how alarming negative anthropogenic effects are. It has come to conclusion that humanity does contribute the most towards critical environmental issues. As it prevails, these negative impacts can affect our physical environment that can mainly affect our planet, which can lead to bad cases such as soil erosion, poor air quality, undrinkable water, or worse, climate change. It is humanity's great responsibility to be able to take good care of our environment, of our planet, not because it is an obligation, but it is humanity's responsibility as humans to protect the environment, the planet, and help our ecosystem from growing and thriving. By this, we would be able to save lives, including plants and animals, from any danger of destruction that is mainly caused by us humans.